It's Morning Edition on KQED. I'm Brian Watt. Californians could soon have a greener option for handling human remains. State lawmakers are considering a bill to legalize a process known as water cremation, where a body is dissolved in a chemical bath. 2 previous attempts at legalizing the process have failed, although it's legal in 14 other states. KQED science reporter Leslie McClurg explains why a third effort is gaining momentum.
Something you might not have realized, neither traditional burials nor fire cremation are all that great for the environment. Both contribute to climate change.
Cremation is really what people hold up as the environmentally friendly option.
Caitlin Dowdy is a mortician in Los Angeles.
It's better than the whole rigmarole of formaldehyde and chemicals and big caskets, but it releases mercury into the air. It uses a whole ton of natural gas.
Now, a new type of cremation called water cremation is attracting attention. Its carbon footprint is just a quarter of traditional cremation and a sixth of burial, which involves bringing headstones, caskets, and chemicals from all over the world. There's only one place where it's happening in California, a chilly basement lab at UCLA.
This is where we load the body on over here on a loader.
Dean Fisher is the head of UCLA's donated body program, meaning he's in charge of cadavers the medical school no longer needs. Bodies are brought to a room that smells a little like shellfish. I wondered if the odor was melted flesh, but Fisher laughed at my overactive imagination.
It's a smell that comes with the potassium hydroxide.
That's the chemical combined with hot water to liquefy bodies. It's a strong base on the pH scale. That's why the process is technically called alkaline hydrolysis.
So it's not an acid at all. Some people say this is an acid bath, and they're wrong.
Potassium hydroxide, a chemical found in dirt and many household cleaning products, speeds up decomposition.
So like if you were to bury a body in soil, all we're doing is we're speeding that up. We're adding heat to that.
The heat happens inside a shiny stainless steel chamber, about the size of a large van. Fisher swings open a circular hatch modeled after a submarine door. It leads to a dark tunnel. He slides the cadaver inside. 270 gallons of water begins to fill the machine.
Right now we're at 114 degrees already as we're heating up to 302.
Is it kind of like, what I'm thinking of is like a whirlpool or a hot tub or a washing machine. Is there something it's like?
And you forgot dishwasher. Since we're sterilizing here, everything that comes out can be touched, and it is sterile. The bone is sterile.
And the fluid that will eventually swirl down the drain will also be sterile. No bacteria, not even a strand of DNA survives. The process takes 3 to 4 hours, about twice as long as traditional cremation. All that's left when Fisher pulls the door open is a tray scattered with clean white bones. These will be pulverized into a powder that can be preserved in an urn, just like ashes. There's also some hardware from the man's former life.
There's a pacemaker in there. There's a couple prosthetics. It looks like he's had a hip replacement and probably a knee replacement also.
Some of these parts can be recycled. From a cupboard nearby, Fisher shows me a tooth filled with a mercury filling. This demonstrates part of why water is more eco-friendly than flame. When you burn a body, the mercury in dental fillings vaporizes and escapes into the air. Both flame and water cremation cost about the same price. But melting bodies has been a tough sell. You're reducing loved ones to a chemical broth that swirls down the drain.
This just sort of leaves us questioning, why did part of Grandma go to the waste treatment plant?
Ned DeLacy is a spokesman for the Catholic Church. He says water cremation doesn't treat life, or really death, with dignity and respect.
Really? That's what we're doing?
The California Funeral Directors Association had also opposed the legislation, but now they're supporting it after an amendment was added to allow liquid remains to go directly into sewer systems if cities give the okay. The proposed bill sailed through the Assembly in June. Now it's before the Senate. If it passes, Californians could choose to dissolve loved ones by 2020. I'm Leslie McClurg, KQED News.